Hello again and welcome back to another episode of FSD TV. I'm your host, Mark Sonny, and today we have a returning teacher with us in Nicole Wenthur, who's going to teach us a little bit about footwork and cardio by using a ball. So let's have a ball with Nicole.
Good morning. I'm Mrs. W, and today we are going to be working on some soccer footwork. So all you will need for this activity is a soccer ball if you have one. You can use a volleyball, or you can even use a basketball if you don't have any of those. To start with, we're going to get a little bit warmed up. You want to put the soccer ball in front of you. You want to make sure you're working on a nice flat surface, okay? And on a surface that doesn't have any angle, so making sure that the ball doesn't roll away from you. To start with, we are going to basically do sole taps. The sole is the bottom of your foot, okay? And you're basically going to want to use the toe portion. Okay, and all you're going to do with this is basically touch the top of the ball, put your foot back down. Touch the top, put it back down. Okay, so it's a warm-up, so start slow. Okay, do about 20 at a slow pace. Good, and then as you get going, get a little bit of a hop in there. So you switch feet. Good. Now, the next one we're going to do is the same sort of motion. Okay, but we're going to travel this time. To start with, we're going to go forward. Okay, so when you do this, you want to push the ball with the sole of your foot forward just a little bit. This is all about control. So you want to make sure that you are not pushing the ball super far ahead of you and having to chase after it. Okay, so it should look like this. I'll start with a walk, just pushing it forward, rolling it forward. Now that I'm out of space, I need to go backwards. Okay, same principle applies. I'm gonna now this time pull the ball so it comes with me. Make sure you keep it nice and close and you're not reaching out as far as you can. Okay, and forward again. And backwards. As soon as you start getting a rhythm, start getting some more motion in there and going faster. Good. Now, the next one we're going to do is the same sort of motion this time. We're going to go side to side. Okay? Making sure you're pushing the ball sideways with you. You should be working on the same plane and it shouldn't be going forward or backward. Okay? Picking up speed. Good. So that was our warm-up section. Those are called sole taps. With sole taps, you can do it in one spot, forward and backward, or side to side. Next one we're gonna do, okay, is what I call bells. If these are my feet, I'm gonna pass the soccer ball between the two of them, using the inside of my foot. Here. Okay, so that's what it's going to look like. Make sure your knees are staying bent. Okay, just slow it down. That's what it should look like. Okay, do about 20. If it's too easy looking at the ball, go ahead and look up. Good. Now, just what we did with the sole taps, and when we traveled, we're going to start with traveling forward and backwards with our bells. Making sure that you're keeping the ball nice and close. Making sure that the ball isn't getting stuck underneath you at the same time. Okay? Forward and backward. Good. Forward and backward. Just like we did last time, we're going to go side to side. Okay, so I'm going to start over here on this side, and I'm going to travel sideways. And back. Good. That is our warm-up for what we're going to do. Okay, all of this is about getting touches on the soccer ball. Okay, gaining better control of the soccer ball. So The first one we're gonna do is roll flick. So I'm gonna put my foot on top of the soccer ball. I'm gonna roll it out to the outside of my body and then flick it in with the inside of my foot. One more time. Roll, flick, roll, flick. Make sure you are working on both feet. Nobody wants a soccer player or an athlete that is very one-handed or one-footed. Roll, flick. Again, if it's too easy with your eyes down on the ball, go ahead and look up. Okay? Rolling and flicking is done in one spot. We want to make sure that we're not moving, we're keeping it very tight, and you're not traveling with the soccer ball and it's all under control. For the next one is we're going to do what I call inside out. So we're going to use all surfaces of our foot. To start with, we're going to use the inside of my foot, and then I'm going to use the outside of my foot. Very simply called inside out. Touch the ball inside, touch the ball outside. Inside, outside. Okay? To start with, you want to make sure you're staying in one spot. Okay? So in, out, in, out. Of course, on this one, the soccer ball is going to move a little bit, which is what you want. You just don't want to be chasing it all over your practice area. Okay, I did about 15 to 20 on my right leg. Now I'm going to switch to my left. Inside, out, inside, out. The better you are, the less crazy spin you have on the soccer ball. Okay? Good. Now, again, just like we did our warm-up, we're going to use it traveling. So I'm going to start by going forward and backwards. Okay? We'll start with my right foot because that's my dominant foot. Inside pushing forward, outside pushing forward. Good. And backwards. Okay? Switch feet, inside, outside. Make sure you are soft on your feet. You shouldn't hear this all the time. Okay? Soft on your feet. Good. Okay? This one we just go forward and backwards and stationary. We don't really travel side to side with it. Okay? So you can do that 5 times with both feet, so a total of 10. Okay? Inside, outside. Inside, outside. Okay? The faster you're able to do it, okay, the less your feet are actually touching the ground and you're hopping with the soccer ball. Okay? Now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to incorporate both feet now. So I'm going to go inside of my right, across my body, outside of my left, inside of my left, outside of my right. Okay? With this one, you really need to make sure that your outside of your foot touch doesn't take you 10 feet out of the way. Here, here. Small and tight. Again, making sure that you're relatively staying in the same spot. Of course, you're going to move a little bit, but again, you don't want to be going way over here. Okay? We did that one stationary. Now it's time to travel. Okay, using inside, outside, going forward and backward. In, out. Okay, now going backwards, gotta drag it backward. Okay. If you need to start out on a walk, that is perfectly okay. Get the rhythm, get the tempo, get the touches before you speed it up. Next one is what I call V. Okay, you're basically going to be making the soccer ball do a V shape. So starting on one side, going to the other. To start with, I'm going to start with the ball off outside of my hips. Okay? I'm going to use the sole of my foot again to pull it to my opposite foot. When it gets here, I want to use the inside of this foot to touch it away. This is good for when a defender's coming at you and you're avoiding them. Pull, touch, pull, touch. Okay, opposite feet. Make sure you get the ball out from underneath you. There we go. Okay. Notice on here, I have a little bit of a hop. Okay, that helps me make sure that my foot is out of the way. Okay. And again, this one is pretty much all stationary. Okay, sole to inside, opposite feet. Next, we're going to use sole to outside using both feet. Okay, so pulling it, pushing it with the outside. Pull, push, pull. Okay, using the outside of our foot to get the ball out from underneath us. Okay? Doing that about 5, 10, 20 times. Start out slow till you get the rhythm down. Okay? And then you can slowly pick up speed. All right. Now we're going to use the same foot. We're going to do this one across our bodies. We'll put the soccer ball on this side, but I'm going to use my right foot. Pull to inside of the same foot. Hang on. Opposite. Opposite. Okay, across your body. Here to here. Across your body. Okay? There we go. Good. Next one is we're going to use our same foot again. We're going to start with the ball right in front of us. We're going to pull and go behind. Notice when I went behind, the ball came forward. I need it to come forward because I need to be able to do the same thing on my other leg. Pull behind. Start slow. Go faster. Again, you're going to have a little bit of a hop in order to get the soccer ball where you need it to go. Okay, pull behind, pull behind, pull behind. Good. Again, doing it about 20 times total, about 10 on each leg. Now we're going to use our laces. Okay, basically, it's exactly what it sounds like. The laces of our shoes. Okay, this one is going to be done straight in front of us to start with. I'm going to pull it back, touch it forward with my laces. Pull, touch. Okay, here and here. Keeping it close, keeping it tight, slow to start. Once you get the rhythm, then you can add some speed. Okay. Good. Next one. Same thing, now you're gonna use opposite feet. So pull with one, laces with the other. Pull with one, laces with the other. To start with, it might be easier if it's all done with one foot doing each motion. Pull with my left, touch with my right. Okay? And then I switch. Good. Last one is your time to be creative with the soccer ball. What can you do to get the soccer ball to move in some sort of fashion that I just did? Okay? I'm gonna pull behind. Let's see, I'm gonna try pull behind, across, touch. Pull behind, across, touch. Okay, so I'll slow it down one more time for you. What I'm gonna create is where I pull behind, pull, touch. Pull behind, pull, touch. Okay? Obviously, I have to do things on both feet. So, pull behind, pull, touch. Okay? Pull behind, pull, touch. Show me how you can be creative with the soccer ball. What can you do in order to get the soccer ball away from that oncoming defender? That's all I have for you guys. Hope you had fun using our soccer balls.
Wow, that was fantastic footwork. Thank you so much for that lesson, Nicole. On behalf of everyone here at the FSD TV studios, my name is Mark Sonny, and this has been FSD TV.